I emphasize that books in the home are very valuable and important thing through life.
Hey yo, spring stream through the winter, feeling the splendor, sunbeam and healing the inner, sun reaching the center, past season of treason, dismembered for reason, a heathen agendas, realness, sealing agenda, beautiful feeling is entered. His remedies essentially render peace, and the thirst and hunger increases, a feast is delivered, similar to spring breeze and peach in the winter. Yah's truthfully healing the sinner, his treaties remembered, and treated with symbol from a Cincinnati region, a member, those who craftmatic believe in seething and demon agendas. Hey yo, Dochi claiming for man straight it's a flaw, yet it's not to walk around in the drawers. Salute the virtuous sisters who stand for a cause. Y'all's virtuous laws girded her thoughts. Rappers curtains unless they serving us flaws. This wasn't why y'all serving was flawed. Drug and alcohol clogged memory fog. So with biblical law, tenant symmetry off. History lost, so they skipping the cog for a hog lost. No Google Maps to prove that access elusive. While polluted pack, rooted acts is conducive.
It's the devil's playground when God ain't involved.
Hey yo, eyes brighten as y'all fruit ripe and peninsula pilot. Law within the switch is ignited, though frightened thunder and lightning. Pillar of cloud, loud crowd is enlightened. Holy message in human form, new norm requested. Yet when the prophet was born, scorn congested. Word is a sword, your horse get tested. Scores infected with plague thoughts, thought rejected. Pagan laws and Anglican law, glory tainted. Saw me since a shorty, the story aiming. Lies bar for chillin' with whores like Tory Lane. Shot himself in the foot, that story shame.
Well, there's no question about the arts as a part of being human and being a whole person. And it's unfortunate when they begin cutting programs in the arts, because they're essential, really, if you're going to create a citizenry that you can be comfortable with, who will be contributors to a society. And so I think that should never be on a budget where you say, now we cannot afford this program, because you'll pay much more later when you've cut those programs out. Many children find their way of carrying all their responsibilities through being gifted in one form of the arts or another. And they use that form and that strength they gain from it to carry every other area of study that they're involved in. And to take that out and to have a child floundering with no sense of achievement in any area of what it is to study and to learn and to grow is very unfortunate. They have not listened. They have not heard the sound of the voice in the printed word. That is my major emphasis wherever I go. Listen for the sound of the voice in the printed word. Now, I speak of it to my young ones almost literally.
Hey yo, floral arrangement, oral painted for moral maintenance, temporally tainted moral border matrix with scores elated for foreign agents. Halls aura contorted, torrent baseless, the Torah chasing, aura changing, embracing the coronation, playing in the chorus, and y'all alignment, mind shining like Dan Torrance. Thought advancement, the canvas expand portraits, and y'all's hand ran with his plan forthwith, as opposed to selling our souls, handed the forward pitch, emancipated, praising the Lord, then horse dip, afraid as a corn chip, era cuts. Await a second coming to Exodus, soul through the scroll of bold Exodus. Hey yo, y'all's order at will, with it still like chlorophyll, important to feel, imported the quills, light when it builds a light, and behind the bills, grace can never pay all our bills. Hey yo, bride could have died, this guy is a hill, I line in the Torah, his bodies get chill, vitamin pill to the blind, line inside is concealed.
And then at a certain point, I will take a poem that I've read very slowly and quietly and compare it to a poem that's read very forcefully with a rich, vigorous voice, and I'll read it with that quiet, slow, concerned voice. So I try to demonstrate right off the importance of listening for the sound of the voice in the printed word, because then the words are speaking to you. And when words are speaking to you, you are actively engaged. And then you get meaning.
Hey yo, souls mangle, evil entangle, it course, man, devil cohorts that soar dim like trying to cork him. To deceive the feeble people divorce since capitalizing off corpses, sown discord for portions, Satan affords them money mansions endorsements. Rigor mortis lead the rigor rendered in sin of assortment, sinners consumed fight, losing your life for telling the truth, losing your stripes. Mine is hiding the height, beautiful mic. Yeah, tribal, unbridled, scribble with scorn. Worse than having a wife with a pawn, life of a pawn. Mine is God, is no light in his psalms. This for all those who souls controlled by the mints. BLM, a whole store, holes exposing the fix. All who power oppose rose with a fist. Yeah, they those innocents awake, bro. Story play with holes like yay clothes. Claiming God praise, never by name, they vague though. Hey yo, pawns plague, fonder with corn say no feng shui. Follow y'all for the Conway. Activists claim law lame cause they bullies, but got paid and they strayed fully.
It's a virtual sense in which we are readers and create as we read, but it is active in every read. It is one of the most creative things you can do to read, because you engage the mind when you read. You create the scene, you create the instant, you create the action. Everything about it is being created. And that's why I've always said a child who will at any time of the day sit with a book reading, you don't have to worry about all the technology of the world today. They can be involved in everything of it, but if they will spend any time with the book, engaging the mind actively in that way, creating a world out of those words, you don't have to worry about them. It's those who have turned the book aside, who will have nothing to do with books anymore. Those are the ones we have to work with and try to bring into it. And I always have felt that I can associate the excitement of the voice with the book that will bring them into becoming real.